things. I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get any notifications or notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe so that you can get those notifications, okay? Also, any likes, shares, or subscribes and comments are definitely helpful to the growth and the prosperity of the channel, okay? This read is going to be for Aquarius. Aquarius, I'm seeing that the spirit of true self, give me a second. I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security in money. I'm seeing that you may have a question. This is what perfect looks like, right? Oh, yeah, that's what it says. It says the spirit of true self is seeking security and money, and this is what perfect looks like. And then also it says running a marathon. So I pulled an angel card, and the answer is no. Okay, so I hope that answers your question or gives you some type of clarity for the overall read and what it's going to be about. Okay, so I'm seeing coffin in reverse. I don't see any other, well, it has to do with God. So we'll talk about that when the time comes, okay? So you have clock here, saying needing time, cycles, and how cycles take time, and how you need time to heal and progress. In regard to running a marathon, I mean, you could feel like you're just going and going and going, and you need time, and maybe you didn't understand the cycles, or honestly, if all you're doing is chasing money and you think that that's what perfect looks like, then that could be why it feels like you're running a marathon, and also why you also feel like you need time. Okay, then I'm seeing cut down. So that represents cutting out, separation, stopping the pattern, and silent treatment. So you may be giving someone a silent treatment right now. You may be in an effort to stop a pattern. There may be some type of separation. And that also may be why like you're feeling like you're out of time, or why the clock card is there, because it's saying that it's time to heal. So when you're going through a process of change and transformation, it could also include some type of separation with that cut down card. And then especially if like the security that you're seeking is in money, and that could also explain like maybe why it feels like you're running a marathon, okay? As far as the coffin card represents liberation, reborn and transition, tragic endings, or new beginnings. So since the coffin card is in reverse, that also kind of shows me why the clock is there, because it's like you need more time. And you looking for money, right? That's what it's showing me. It's showing me that you're looking for money. You're seeking security and money. Okay? So I'm seeing like even if you are, I just want you to understand that like we kind of get programmed into our realities to seek certain things. And if money is one of those things that you're seeking and it feels like you're running a marathon, then that also may be a reason why you feel like you need more time. because you could be going through a cycle. And this could be like a time to heal. Because when it says this is what, like, is this what perfect looks like, or this is what perfect looks like, I imagine heaven, okay? And in heaven, you don't have to worry about money. If we're talking about perfect, right? Because you're doing something that you enjoy, you're doing something that you love, something that you're passionate about, and so money comes to you, and you don't necessarily have to be running a marathon to get it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna just stop right there, okay? So I'm seeing that this is a time for you to heal, a time for you to separate from some things. You may be giving someone a silent treatment. Someone may be giving you the silent treatment. You may be going through like that feeling of, or that phase of like being stuck, because God is trying to tell you something. And I call it like a cocooning phase, because you're going to be like in transition, okay? Transformation. So I am seeing that the spirit of true self is learning a lesson from the soul with the eastern wind. In regard to perception, I'm seeing don't rush in. So you may have learned a lesson about not rushing into things, or someone learned a lesson about not rushing into things with you. Then you have that perception about feminism and feminists. So I'm seeing that the soul has taught the spirit of true self a lesson about feminism, and you got some type of perception about that. And then I'm also seeing some influence by the way of the northwestern wind that has to do with the process of partnership. Okay? And that has to do with Caribbean reggae music. Okay? And then I'm also seeing that the spirit of true self has learned a lesson about power in regard to the self. So you're getting like some winds from the north, south, east, and west. Though the northwest wind, the process of partnership in reggae music is, you know, I am seeing that you are having some challenges with being brave and courageous. Okay. Okay. So the specific emotions and messages that are associated with this read, well, the cycle of the read, are for you to feel liberated. Like you went through what you went through. For you to feel liberated, for you not to feel alone. This message is either for a divine masculine or it's about a divine masculine. For you to feel surprised, not fatigued, and not inferior, okay? So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that have been offered to me is the Page of Rods. This Page of Rods represents some type of announcement or invitation. Okay. Also could be communication, message, anything like that. Okay. I'm seeing and receiving this energy as healthy and impressive. Then the energy that I see you in for the cycle of the read is the moon. In this moon energy, you're being received as delicate. So this moon energy is given like dainty. What I'm seeing is, so the moon energy represents memories, emotions that are associated with those memories, stuff like that. seeing that you may be focusing on or reflecting on the fragility of certain experiences that you had, or how vulnerable you are, or how vulnerable you have been, or someone else. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. So in the past position for the cycle of this read, I'm seeing that you were in the Eight of Rods. The Eight of Rods is representing that you had all the energy that you needed to get whatever work done that you needed to get done. Okay? I'm seeing that you had all the energy, all the resources that you needed in the past to get done what it is that you needed to get done. Hold on. Okay. So with this Eight of Rods, I'm seeing that in this energy you were very passionate. You might have been like kind of busy because, I mean, like you got a lot of energy to get done what it is that you need to get done. I'm also seeing engrossed. Like when I see engrossed, and then I also see running a marathon and busy, it's like you working real hard, chasing money, and I'm also seeing volatile and not ridiculous, not ludicrous. So maybe you had like some motives to maybe you have motives to like be successful or to be perfect, or your idea of being perfect was having security from money, though it felt like a marathon. So I'm seeing with this Eight of Rods, maybe you didn't know or see that you were running a marathon in this Eight of Rods energy, because it's like you doing all the work, right? Like you working hard. Okay. Then I'm seeing that you were in this Emperor energy. I'm seeing you in this Emperor energy as like very creative, being quick. This Emperor is like someone, so this either could have been you or it could have been someone else in this Emperor energy. So I'm seeing that you were like in the process of creating and being like in an energy of like productivity. Okay, you have the energy that you need, the tools that you need to be productive. Okay, you have more than enough tools to be productive and the energy to be productive. And then you're in this Emperor energy where you get to create from that energy, right? From those tools. So then I'm seeing that you were in the Nine of Swords. This Nine of Swords is showing me that there was like some type of disappointment or depression or sadness that you went through because of how demanding things were. And this energy is you're being received as like normal. Okay? Then I'm seeing that that's the truth with this Ace of Swords. Okay? And considering that that's the last card for the cycle of the read. So with this Ace of Swords, I'm seeing that that truth has come in quickly and rapidly. And it's about like the hard work that was done to overcome those challenges, right? Okay. So then in the past position, okay, so that's it for the cycle of the read. That's what you went through. You learned from it. Maybe somehow like the feminism, the perspective of feminism was brought in regard to how resilient you had to be when maybe you were overwhelmed. Yeah, because it's saying like that's normal. Running a marathon, I'm here check chasing, is normal. And it's also normal for people to like become overwhelmed by how demanding making money is. Okay. What no one can say is that like you were lazy and I'm also seeing don't rush in. Cause it's like, I'm gonna just say this because I feel like I should. When all that people have to say about you when you're no longer here, is that you worked hard. Does that mean that you also had healthy relationships with them? Or is that all that they can say about you? And does it even matter? So that may be what you feel like you need time to figure out what perfect is like. Does you working hard even matter? Or is that why you still feel like you need time? Okay. So in your future, I'm seeing the Six of Rods. The Six of Rods is representing moving forward with the support and the tools that are necessary to be able to be successful. Okay. You're being received in this energy as hardworking and smart. So hopefully with those two words together, you're working smarter and not harder. I'm just going to say that. Hopefully. Because you learned when you went through the Nine of Swords in the past, right? Then I'm seeing the World card, where it's like all coming together for your good. You're being received in this energy as like new and good. So you may have like a new perspective about the world. You may approach things differently with a refreshing perspective, you know? And then I'm seeing this King of Swords energy. So this could either be you or this could be someone. King of Swords energy is someone that has their emotions and their information in check. Okay. So this is someone that has the correct information and the ability and the strength and the honor to be able to lead others. So to a certain extent, they have some type of influence. I'm hearing power of attorney. Okay? So this could either be you or it could be someone else. This King of Swords is mature and also decorated. So it could be a soldier, it could be, I mean, you could be a soldier or a pilot or a lawyer, because you know I said power of attorney. Judge. Excuse me. All of the above, right? Whoever you are, or whoever this person is, they're being received as mature and decorated, okay? So then I see you in the devil energy in reverse, or this devil energy in reverse is the phase that you have completely shifted into after this King of Swords energy, right? So the reason why I'm seeing the devil card in reverse is because maybe the same things that you felt like you needed time for, God has cut out of your life or separated you from, so that you could stop the pattern, maybe even of giving people the silent treatment. Okay? Or God has cut you free from feeling inferior, cut you free from that Nine of Swords energy. It is coming down from that, from you feeling fatigued. If you may be a divine masculine, may have cut you free from a divine masculine, for you not to feel alone. Something like that, okay? Either way, God stepped in and you're liberated, right? And I'm seeing that that's associated with the fact that there's something better. There's something better than you holding on to your childhood trauma. There's something better than you holding on to your unhealed wounds and then replacing that with money. Okay? Because money makes you feel secure. Money didn't make you feel secure enough for you not to go through the things that you went through when you were a child. Money never protected you from the trauma that you went through that was outside of your control. And honestly, God is the one that organized for you to go through those certain challenges and circumstances. So even the negative emotions that you feel that may be associated with those times in your life, or even those people, you have to give yourself grace and then give grace to others, even the ones that did damage. And I'm seeing that with this God energy in reverse, it says that there's something better than just money. That God-sized hole that you have inside of you can only be filled with God. Money could never fill that hole. And I'm seeing that God has set you free from misery. And that's clear. Because there's obviously something better than misery. You know, misery needs company. That's what they say. They say that misery needs company, though. Like, if I'm good and you good and we go together and we're good together, then that's not us being miserable together. That's us having an amazing and great time together, okay? So, yeah, I'm just seeing that God sets you free from misery. And that's clear. That there's something better. Because you wanted to know what perfect looks like. And money is at the center of it for you because that's what you seek insecurity in. And the angel card said no. And you know that constantly seeking security and money is not what perfect looks like, because you feel like you've been running a marathon. Bling, bling, bling. So then I'm seeing that you're gonna be in the Two of Pentacles. You're like, God, is this you? In this Two of Pentacles, you're like, I'm not laughing. It's just saying like that you're worried and you're kind of contemplating what it is that you should do next. Though it's like God already showed you, right? So respond in an energy of grace. And be gentle with yourself, like your inner child, the one that's really like afraid of being imperfect or not having money, right? So I'm seeing you in this Two of Pentacles energy, thinking about something, and so I pulled an angel card because I'm like, well, I need to give this person some type of advice, and it's saying to ask for help from others. So you sitting here contemplating what's better than money. And the angel card is saying ask for help for others. Then as far into your future as I can see is the Ten of Rods. This Ten of Rods represents like a warning. Because maybe in the conversation that you have with others, okay, they help get you to some type of revelations about what your perfect can be and how it is all based on perception, right? And also they may give you some type of revelation about the fact that it's not about money, especially if it feels like you're running a marathon, right? So in this Ten of Rods, okay, so this is either showing me that you did not learn anything from the lessons that happened during the cycle of the read, right? So it's either showing me that you did not learn anything and you become overburdened, right, with that running a marathon card, or wow, it literally says overwhelming. So either you learn your lesson during the cycle of the read, you go through the transition and transformation of prioritizing, I don't know, the wellness of your soul. I always say to prioritize the wellness of your soul. Because if the wellness of, honestly, let's be transparent, the wellness of your soul is going to be like, money is not the only thing that I'm going to seek security in. Like, yeah, I'm going to get money, though at the same time, that's not going to be the only thing that I seek security in. Because my soul is more important. And your soul is made with time. And the time that your soul is made with is the experiences, not just that you've had in this life, though in others. The life that you share with others, how you communicate and how you speak to others. How you've influenced their life or how you have been in their lives. Okay? So in this Ten of Rods, it's just like, you know what? I do remember doing a read for your sign where y'all energy was just like, it's my cross that I have to bear. And if you're seeking security and money, and your dose of it is that it feels like you're running a marathon, then go through the process of recognizing that there's something better. accept the fact that you can ask for help for others to give you some type of, I'm hearing grace or clarity. And then this is just a warning sign of like, don't become overburdened, overwhelmed, or overindulgent. Okay? So I'm seeing that this is a worldwide thing. Everybody chasing money for the love of money. Fuck that brother for the love of money. Yeah, that's just what I'm seeing. It's a worldwide thing. So I hope that you overcome that. I hope that you're liberated from it. I mean, God is with you on this journey now to help set you free. So, you know. So what I got for that part of the read is, because I pulled some more angel cards, like whenever I see cards of difficulty where like it's showing that you're going to go through hardships, or it's showing that things are going to be hard or difficult, I don't want to speak challenges over someone without giving them some type of solution or clarity or angel guidance, right? And I'll keep pulling angel cards until the message is clear, okay? So that's a warning to don't become overburdened and overwhelmed with the ways of the world, trying to run a marathon, chasing money, because that's not what perfect looks like. I've been an end-of-life care provider, right? And I've taken care of people towards the end of their lives, and they've been millionaires, very wealthy people, and still not so happy. Okay? So, 10 of Rods, I'm seeing not a year from now. So you'll be in this energy of like having to make the decision to not overwhelm yourself, or to not be overwhelmed or overburdened or overindulgent. So this could even be warning about like your eating habits, whatever things that God was misery. Don't overburden yourself in misery, right? There's something better. Misery loves company. I'm seeing like Wendy Williams, and how in her healing process, she stopped talking about people so much. You know what I mean? Because she recognized that she wanted tenderness. She wanted someone to be gentle with her. And I do remember, yep, the moon energy. Delicate, fragile. And it's just like when you say certain things out of your mouth about other people, then you gotta eat it. Then it has to process through your body. And what does it, you know what I mean? Is it memory? Does it become memory? Does it become waste? Which is not really waste, it's like something else. It's still energy, right? It's all energy. So just take that kind of stuff into consideration. It says not a year from now. And then, you know, like I said, I just keep pulling until I get a clear angel card. And then it says opportunity. So not a year from now, that means that like within the next year, something could happen, or after a year from now. Maybe though, not exactly a year from now. So I kept pulling because there are some time cards or whatever. So I'm seeing opportunity. Another angel card says be assertive. You got to be assertive with your healing. Okay? And then it says within the next few weeks. So within the next few weeks, be assertive with the opportunity that's coming your way to work smarter, not harder. Because you never know what's going to happen a year from now. Okay? So to you, Aquarius, I send love and light and healing energy. Okay? Especially during your transition and your transformation. Whatever toxic ways you got going on, stop the pattern. Whatever separation that needs to happen, do what you gotta do. And if you need the time, go to God. See what He says. I'm sure that God always provides time for us to heal, right? And progress. And I'm seeing that you may be progressing in, in the right direction. So new beginnings come with an end to old ways. Okay, and with this angel card saying like, in regard to time, and right, it's just like saying maybe you don't need more time. Maybe the time to make these changes or to do something new or to recognize that there's something better is now. Okay, especially if you want to be liberated. So yeah, I am an independent government contractor. That means that I go out and I do volunteer service projects within communities all over the U.S. If you have any volunteer service projects within your community, please feel free to share the details in the comment section. I do read them, and I would love to collaborate with you all. Also, I'm doing a fundraiser for travel and lodging and stuff like that, because we do travel to do volunteer service. And here's the video. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! I would like to thank you all for being so supportive to the channel, and also to my commitment to the service that I do off of the app, and the difference that I commit myself to making in the world, right? I think that you also have the ability to make a difference in the world. So as I continue to share my journey, I hope that that also inspires you to want to make a difference in your community as well. I found it pretty strange that like when I was younger, community service was viewed as like some type of punishment for you not understanding what's wrong with the reality, right? And it's just like people should want to help out in their communities, You shouldn't have to get into trouble just to make a difference in your community, right? In addition to that, there are so many things that we could complain about, right? And I think that that's what definitely called me and pulled me into civil service, is like during the pandemic, instead of joining the rest of the people within my community that were just complaining about politicians, complaining about the decisions that the higher ups were making or whatever, and the government, I'm just like, I'm gonna see what they're talking about, and I'm gonna utilize my talents and my skills to be an asset to their agencies, so that we can collaborate and make a difference together. I'm not gonna listen to what everyone else is saying and how others are trying to influence me into believing that FEMA is the government and they don't really want to help people. It's like, I've actually been in the field with FEMA. I've actually helped them build up vaccination sites and disaster relief sites. So it's easy for people to judge when they haven't even volunteered to be of assistance. Right? They haven't even volunteered to be of assistance in certain instances. So, and also like organizations like Red Cross. I remember when the apartment that I was living in, all the apartments around me caught on fire and burned down, and mine was fine, right? Though, because all the rest of them were on fire, the water damage made my apartment unable to live in, and so I had to get evacuated from my home. And it wasn't technically my home because I was renting. Now, if it was an actual house, then I would call it my home. However, I was renting. And just like that, I got reminded, right, that this ain't your home. And even though you pay rent here, it can be taken away from you by stuff that is outside of your control. Because even in that contract, they did not have to give me a new apartment. They did not have to transfer me into another apartment, even though the fire was not my fault. Right? I had to be all emotional and crying to them and be like, it's not fair. And the reality of it is they don't care if it's not fair. I was working my ass off. This is what I mean by you think that the perfect idea of this is what perfect is, chasing money, having money. I had more than one job. I always paid my rent on time, and then it caught on the other apartments caught on fire. And I didn't have no place to stay. And if it were not for Red Cross that paid for me to stay in a hotel and gave me a couple dollars to get food and stuff, I would not have had, I wouldn't have felt safe or secure. So these agencies, whether government or nonprofit, they do what they do because it was one person that had an idea one day to care about someone other than themselves. And that's what Pathways to Purpose is about. I'm one of those people, and I'm en route to starting my own foundation. So all of the support and the donations that you all give me really mean something. And there's gonna mean something for all of those people whose lives that I can help. just as I have been helped. That's the seed that was sown into me, and I watch God water it every single day, regardless of what it is that I'm going through. Because I don't know what's going to happen in the world in the future. I just know that I'm preparing a solution before the problem even happens. So I thank you all so much for being so supportive. I'm not about to get emotional. Like I said, if you do have any projects in your community, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Also, the likes, the shares, or subscribes, definitely helpful and appreciated. The donations, accepted and open to receive. Also prayers, like pray for Sparrow. As soon as you be like, dear God, I want you to watch out for Sparrow, God's been like, I already know who y'all talking about. As soon as you say Sparrow, God knows, right? That's the seed God planted. Okay. So sharing the links, not just to the GoFundMe thing, because if you can't donate, it's no pressure, right? Even if it's $1 or $2, whatever, or more, that all is like welcome and accepted. And I did not know that as soon as y'all donate, it goes straight to my bank account. So that kind of money gets used for essential items. Like I still need to buy deodorant. And I say that because I don't know. Let me see. So someone donated this to me. Somebody donated this to me, and I don't complain, right? And it says 24-hour protection, though. So I'm gonna get like some new deodorant, cause yeah. So any of the donations definitely go towards essentials. Also, like I said, travel, food, lodging, stuff like that. That is a part of the fundraiser. And then as far as the business link, there is the link for the Poshmark closet, and that has like the nail sets that if I have extra money, I put the money into my savings, and then I also portion a part of it towards getting the materials to make the nail sets, so that they can also create some type of income for me, right? And then it's also making products for y'all. So if you are interested in that, then the link is below. And I think that's it. I posted in the video yesterday that I have a song, so if you want to listen to that, that's also awesome. And then if you are scrolling through my channel and you see like my old content, I am a singer. That is one of my talents as well. So I did do an album sometime last year, and it's called Goes. So check that out. All the songs are posted here on YouTube, so feel free to check those out. Check out the Poshmark link for nail sets that are available for sale now, and they ship pretty quickly. And then also, if you would like to make any contributions or donations, that link is also below as well. What else? All I can say is thank you. That's it. So I will see you all next time. Bye.